Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is just going to be the first in a series I'm going to be starting here, and these are going to be focusing on kit bashes to save you guys money. And I thought what better way to start than with some of our new Kroot models, which I have yet to showcase, but rest assured I do have the full box set and have worked out some pretty cool things from that. And this is just going to be the first one of those. So obviously, we know that the old Krootox kit was really starting to show its age. It is a beloved yet um, somewhat, I don't know, infamous kit, I guess you would say, in that it is known for being extremely difficult to put together. The parts don't line up right. It is the old fine cast or fail cast, depending how you want to say it. And yeah, it's just it's a kit that's really showing its age. But so what we have here is our lovely new Krootox kit from the Kroot, what's it called? Hunting Pack box set. You can obviously buy them separate now. And it is, of course, a massive, massive improvement. Now, when you get that lovely new model, it comes with some spare bits, and I thought what better way to use those spare bits than to see if we couldn't update the old Krootox to at least somewhat get in line with its newer model and be good enough that you can still use it on the tabletop and make use of all those extra bits. So that's what we've done here. So why does this save you money? Well, whenever a new kit comes out that replaces an old kit, quite often you will find that people are selling that older kit for very cheap online places like Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Kijiji, your local game store, wherever. And so because people of course want the new model, so they're going to get rid of the older version to update to the new one, and it just of course the old models usually don't look as nice and whatever, but that makes a nice opportunity for people that can get a little more creative in that you can pick those models up sometimes for very cheap. So this model actually came with a larger Kroot lot that I bought used. They kind of just threw it in there, and essentially I got it for free. Like basically, for what I was buying, it was just kind of thrown in there with it, essentially free. And so now I've got this old Krootox, and I've got the new Krootox, and so like I said, it basically cost me nothing. I think if you wanted to go and buy one online, maybe you could buy it for like 20 bucks at the very most, which is of course a lot cheaper than buying a second version of the new Krootox. So you see how it's saving you money there. So what extra bits do you get with the new Krootox that make this possible? Well, you basically get half of a rider. So basically all the bits you see there for the rider come with the new kit. You get a second torso, hands to hold the gun, and you come with two different gun options. I think three head options as well, and then two head options for the Krootox. So all you got to do is either cut off the head of the old Krootox and replace it with the new one. As you can see there, you'll need some green stuff to like kind of smooth it out, make it a little bit better of a transition. And that's really it. You can use the legs of the old rider like I did and just slap the new rider on top. Again, I had to use a little bit of green stuff just to kind of smooth out the transition. A lot of the green stuff you see on the body and stuff there, that's just because the old kit is so junky to put together. Basically, when I took it apart and then put it back together, there was a lot of gaps and I had to fill it all in. But yeah, so everything you see here, obviously other than, the green stuff, and like I've added a crisis suit shoulder pad here, a couple little bits and bobs, all of this comes with the new kit. So if you bought the new kit and you're able to snag an old Krootox for really cheap, or maybe you already have one, basically you're good to go. And you can have yourself a second fairly updated Krootox. Now obviously they look a little bit different, right? But I don't think the size is too far off, especially if you do a little bit of a repose like I did here. I broke the joint at the elbow there just to make them kind of like knuckle walking up on some rubble there. Um, and I really don't think they look too bad together. You can maybe say, oh, maybe this is an older Krootox, this is a younger one. Maybe this is a little bit of a different subspecies. You know, all Kroot are often described as being a little bit different from each other, you know, different color, a little bit different build, whatever. So it's totally reasonable to have some Krootox that are a little bit smaller than the other ones, a little bit thinner. And yeah, so do with that what you will, guys. Like I said, just a super quick one today. Just a little helpful tip here. This was quite popular on Instagram, so hopefully this will save a few of your old Krootox from going in the bin, or maybe you're able to give some used ones a new home. As always, guys, check out the channel sponsor, Lord of Skulls, for all things World Eaters and Chaos. He has some really, really cool new kits coming out. He's got some custom World Eaters Hellbrutes, Warp Talons, all kinds of stuff for Terminators and Berserkers and all that good stuff. So check that out. Um, and as always, if you want to support the channel, check out the Patreon. It is only $1. You can see all my work in progress stuff early. And expect more of these videos soon. I've got a lot of ideas for how to save you guys money with kit bashes, whether it is things like you buy a kit that contains multiple models and you're able to turn them into kits that would otherwise be a lot more expensive, or buying a set that everyone can turn into a character. You know, buying 2 kits and able to turn them into 3, stuff like that. So yeah, I'll have more of these videos hopefully coming out very soon, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.